Hello and welcome to Finnbrough's January update. So, new year, so not much different though, but carrying on as we were before. So, I've not actually got any footage of doing it, but the canal has had another layer of the magic water poured. That deluxe materials, Aqua Magic. It seems to work quite well. It took 2 bottles to get to that depth. There's a couple of little air bubbles in it, but from a distance you can't really tell. And I'm never really going to be that close up to it to notice it probably. So that's coming along quite nicely, and I've managed to get it blended into the Hornby block quite well. With the colour and everything, and the level of the water. So that's come out quite well. I'm quite happy with that. And then down this bottom end, I just sort of dumped all the rest of it down there where it goes into the tunnel. That's going to be covered with trees eventually, so you're not going to be able to see that anyway. So I'm not too worried about that bit. So got to finish off along this edge, probably a couple of bushes along here. In the long term, my plan is to put a small back scene along that back edge. When I say small back scene, I mean very thin. I've not got much clearance between the track there. I might have to cut a bit off that and curve it round just to get some clearance for some coaches or stuff. So the plan is to have just a lower back scene just to hide the fiddle yard really, because at the moment from a lower down angle you can see all the fiddle yard. That's actually why I painted the back wall sky blue. So if I do a short back scene, it'll hopefully just blend in when I'm taking photos or videos from lower down. But then it'll still leave me with good access to the fiddle yard as well, which I don't really want to lose. Because although the layout's not very wide, it's far enough over to reach, and it's quite long, so I don't want to be reaching over things really. So yeah, be a bit more progress along here hopefully. Hoping maybe come close to getting these potash sidings finished in general. I still need to get some more fencing to go along that edge, along there somewhere. I can't remember where I got that stuff from now, so I'll have to dig through my water history and find out where that came from. But yeah, it's sort of coming along. Just had a bit of slow progress really since the start of the new year. It's the 13th now, so I've not really got loads done. Been to busy playing trains. It's me sound fitted. Class 37 came back. Well, it's now sound fitted anyway. So I've been spending more time playing with that really than anything else. And I'll also be starting to lay the concrete trunking. I was intending on putting it along here, but it looked a bit out of place. So what I'm going to do is make it look as if it's coming out the signal box and just run along this embankment, probably under the bridge. And I'll see how much I've got. I've not got loads. That's 1 sprue's worth, and I've got another 3 sprues. There's common little sprues at half ratio. So, and a couple more along there. I'll see how far I get. I might need another pack yet, but they were cheap enough. They weren't too bad. So yeah, that's about where we're up to at the moment. We've been weathering quite a bit of stock as well. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you'll have seen been trying to do a bit of weathering on some locals. I did the 168 a while ago. That was a bit of a practice one. That one, I was quite happy with how that came out. Same with the 108. I'll add some photos on here. Just do that on the layout. But ones I've been doing lately, I've been trying to make these Minitrix Mark 1s look a bit better. Just done a bit of a black wash on the roof and dulled the bogies down. Nothing much really, nothing too drastic, but I think it's helped. And I've done a black wash with an oil pen along the sides to get in the door gaps, so it just brings the door gaps out a little bit more. I'm quite happy with how they come out. It seems to have taken the edge off them a little bit. They don't look quite as bad as they did before, so just minimal weathering really, just to take the edge off the plastic. So yeah, quite happy with how they've come out. I've started weathering one of my Class 67s as well, just the dummy one in preparation for doing the proper one. I need to weather my freight liner, so that's too clean. And eventually I want to weather my class 37 and my class 60, but I feel like my 37 especially, it's going to be quite a tough one to do, just with the colours of it, so I'm leaving that one until I've got a bit more experience doing that. So yeah, let's say not stacks of progress yet, but we'll see what we can get done this month. So watch this space. So I've just been running some trains, and I went to go and move the Azuma over from the inside loop, or not the inside loop actually, it's the middle loop I suppose, over to the outside loop. I noticed the first coach bogie, especially when the point's set to move over, it's rather than coming along this way, the bogey's going straight on. Now, it's funny because earlier I was watching Iron Horse Railway on YouTube, and he was saying one of his points wasn't moving over correctly when he had a look. Now, I just looked, and I don't know whether you can actually see. It's actually, I'll try and zoom in without losing the detail, and also without shaking my hand too much. If I move the point over, it doesn't quite, that blade doesn't quite touch. So when the bogie comes over it, the blade's just a smidgens out. And I think what it is, there's a little bit of ballast that's just got stuck. I don't know how I'm going to be, I think you can just about see it. About there, that bit of ballast there. There's a little bit of loose ballast, and I'm hoping that I think that's fixed it. There we go. Yeah, point's making now properly. One little bit of ballast, one little grain of ballast, it just derails the whole thing. Let's have a go, see if this will make it through now. It should do, all being well. Yep, there we go, perfect. Much better. Didn't do that last time. So just one thing to watch out for, because I never would have thought that would have caused that much of an issue, but one little tiny piece of ballast, I thought it had just flung off when the point threw over, but maybe not. So there we go. Just a nice little quick video for you, one to watch out for. So that's about it for January. Not going to get an awful lot more time to work on the layout now. So all this has been done down here. I'm going to make this a bit more of a waste area, I suppose. Maybe a few bits of scrap, a couple of skips or something. Because that's the back of the potash warehouse sort of bit. So there's a little access path on the side there. So maybe like a scrap car or something as well. A couple of skips, like I say. So that'll fill that bit in. So I've got the little track down at the signal box. I've left that join there in the baseboard. I'm going to put some more hedges down there, I think, eventually. The trouble is I don't want to fill it too much, because if we ever move house and I want to take the layout with me, that's a nice straight line to cut on where the baseboard joins are, if it ever comes to that. So we'll see. It's that'll be for a different day, that though. In fact, I won't be able to do it because there's a point there. That was my plan, wasn't it? Never mind. But yeah, the canal area is pretty much near enough complete. I'm not really quite sure what's happened in the water. It looks like something's reacted, and the paint's sort of gone a bit strange. I don't quite know what's happened there. But I think there's enough water in there now for it to look realistic enough. The canal lock and the pub are all sorted. I still want to make this bit look a bit nicer, really. Same along here, but really I could do with getting the back scene in. The tree keeps falling down. I need to plant that better, really. So yeah, it's all coming along quite nicely. This side I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. I still need to get a fence to finish off that one along there, just to fence the potash bit off from the canal. And I think I might add a bit more greenery in between the tracks along here as well, just to separate it off a little bit more. So that's it for sort of along this side of the layout, and around about all, pretty much I need to do a few more white lines around here, really. Just little details here and there. I've repainted the road, so that now matches the rest of the roads. So just look a bit less obvious, just blends in a bit nicer now. So yeah, I've also finally got around to gluing all the point motors down on the tracks, and obviously the concrete trunking is all laid on this left hand side, leading up to the signal box. I am going to get some more, because where I've finished it down here in this relay cabinets, there's a bit of grass got lost there. Get that out. I think I will eventually continue it further along the layout, but I'm going to need another pack. I haven't stuck these down yet, because I'm going to wait and see where I put some signals. I'll probably just put a signal about here, maybe that a bit further down, sort of thing. The idea is it's roughly bi-directional, so I'm not really too worried about the signals. I've got something on the end of the station platforms, but I'll do them once I change the platforms. And I've also put these. These are actually supposed to be. I don't know if you can see them. They're supposed to be a walkway for the side of the track. They don't really fit anywhere. I've not really left enough space because I wasn't intending on using them in the first place. But they sort of make the good catch pits. So I've put a couple of them down as well. I need to glue them in yet as well. And then I think within the next couple of months I'll probably redesign all that bit under all of that mess. Try and get under all that. And then I've also realised, since I've done this canal bit, all that green there looks really nice and vibrant and it's quite colourful. Yet all the stuff I've done in the past with a different shade of green, like round here, it's a bit dark, a bit dismal. It could do with just brighten up a little bit, so I might redo some of that bit. And then the big thing I don't really know what to do with is this area here. It's not massive, but it's a big gap.
It's big enough that I need to do something with it, but I don't know what. So I'm half tempted to just sort of either fence it off and make like a park, like an entrance to a park or something, or fence it off and make like a scrap yard type thing. But open to suggestions on that. If anyone wants to drop a suggestion in the comments, I'm quite welcome to it. I'm sort of struggling what else maybe I can put in there. But yeah, it's coming along quite nicely. That's me 5MT's back, which is great. Love a sound low coat. So yeah, thanks very much for watching again. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in February's update. And I'll be uploading another general running video as well. I've done a few more videos of just some trains running, so I'll put that on soon as well. So thanks very much, and I'll catch you next time. Bye now.